The Boy Scouts, some of them are working on a badge, so we're appreciative of their coming this morning also. Members of our community have been gathering around this flagpole and flagpole green for more than 100 years. And after World War I, they decided to build a beautiful monument to honor the men, and it was only men in those days, who had served our country in the war. But nowadays, we're fortunate to have people from all over the world living here in Forest Hills Gardens and in the United States. We welcome everyone. We appreciate the culture that you bring with you, and we know that everyone has come to this country because of the freedom that we enjoy. So thank you all for attending. I'm now going to introduce Jim Chamberlain, who is the Vice President of the Forest Hills Gardens Corporation.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming. Carlene's given you the backdrop of this being a wonderful tradition. I was thinking, I knew over there last week was the Children's Day, and that's also celebrating, I think, 100. It's a wonderful thing about Forest Hills because we have so much tradition here. It's a real community, and this in particular, it's been going on for at least 100 years. And in fact, when we were redesigning this base for the flagpole, we went back to the old pictures in the archives of around 1915 or so. And you'll see the Boy Scouts and people here, except the only difference is the Boy Scouts were carrying wooden rifles. But we've got past that at this point. But I'd like to introduce now that to move on to the most important thing is the procession of the flag, Commander Thomas Wall presiding of the American Legion. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. We will now begin the formal part of our ceremony. I ask everyone to please stand now for the Pledge of Allegiance, and we are going to sing the Star Spangled Banner. So please remain standing. I believe you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. We now have a selection of of patriotic songs led by Mr. Cliff Sanskreet, who is the vocal music teacher at PS 101, the School in the Gardens. to you. He's our liaison with the public officials.
Thank you, Carlene. A big hand for Carlene Riley, who's done this year in and year out, has kept it going, organized, and does it with great care and concern. One of the beauties that Forest Hills Gardens and Forest Hills Gardens Corporation shares with America and with the neighborhood is this special event that we do every year. On behalf of the Gardens Corporation, Jim, our Vice President, and Mitchell, the President, and Sue and everybody on board, they are all very happy that you're here with us today. The celebration of the flag, the symbolism of America, part of it is the pride and joy that we share in the patriotism and love of our country, but an aspect of it that's unique is the political process. We can change elected officials without ever firing a bullet or having a problem in our streets. And that is a testimonial to the beauty of the American system. Here today, and we keep bringing her back over and over because she's our community favorite, our local city councilwoman, a testimonial in and of herself to the political process, Karen Koslowitz. Could you please come up and join us for a few words?
Thank you, Tony. Tony is a liaison to doing Flag Day, but I consider Tony a friend. I know Tony for many, many years, and I have to tell you, I look forward to coming here every year. I think I've come here almost every year that you've done this. And it's a wonderful tribute to America. We love our flag, we love our country, and we want to support our country, and this is a way of showing how much we care about our country. So I am really pleased to be here today, and thank you, Tony, for always remembering to invite me. Thank you.
Thank you for always being here with us, Karen. I'd like to call up before we have a big hand for the great songs our kids are singing, their beautiful talent. And a big hand for our flag presentation and the Boy Scouts over there, and just a wonderful event. And could we have picked a better day than June 14th to do this, Flag Day, and great weather? I'd like to call up Congresswoman Grace Meng's representative, Don Capalbi, who's with us. Last year, our Congresswoman was here and she spoke before us. And she spoke to us about the beauty of patriotism and the diversity of America. But one of the most important aspects of it is you're being here every year. Please continue this tradition. Whether we're here doing it or not, you need to make sure it goes on forever. Please celebrate Flag Day every year. Don, a few words from the Congresswoman?
Thank you. He just said what I was going to say. My name is Don Capalbi, and I'm very honored to be here today on behalf of the Congresswoman Grace Meng. And it is indeed, this is my first time here, and I want to take away a lot of memories on this special day. I think my comments are going to actually mirror everyone's thoughts as we leave here today. It is such a beautiful observance that you do here, and the tradition behind it that obviously started even before the clock was put up, recognizing the soldiers of the Great War, the war to end all wars, as it was thought at the time, World War I. But especially I want to thank everyone who participated in putting this together, and that includes, of course, Forest Hills Gardens Corporation, and Boy Scout Troop 96, and Cub Scout Troop PAC. Let me not forget American Legion Post 1424, and the men who are here serving today, and to thank them for their service over a long period of time on behalf of this flag and on behalf of us. PS 101. Isn't it wonderful that they were here today and contributed so much to our enjoyment? I just want to add you, because this would be nothing with empty chairs out there. So it is so important And it's so vital, and it's so wonderful to see the support that this event has from its community. And that's where it all comes from. That's where it all originated, I'm sure. And it's wonderful that it continues, and I'm sure it will far into the future. And again, what a beautiful day to have our flag. Just the right amount of breeze, too. Isn't it terrific? Okay, so thank you all for being here on behalf of the Congresswoman. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. Before I turn it back to Carlene, I just want you to look up at that flag. That flag was presented to us several years ago. It was hanging above the Capitol in Washington, so it does have some history. It was there apparently on many important events during congressional hearings and events, and we're proud to have it here, and I hope we can continue this further. Carlene, would you please lead us again?
Thank you. I'm now going to call up one of the students from PS 101 who is going to read her composition to us. So may I ask Maggie, please, to come?
To be the flag shows freedom and hope. The flag shows life, let alone the flag is one of the most very important items to America. From its 50 stars to 13 stripes, the flag is special to people all around the world. But to me, it's much more. Every day when I put my right hand on top of my heart and say the pledge, I take a proud look at the flag. Not only is it a piece of cloth with a bunch of stars and stripes, it brings justice to many people. I am proud to call the big red, white, and blue flag in front of my classroom my flag, the American flag. God bless America and the beautiful flag that I'm so proud of. The beautiful flag that I will cherish for the rest of my life. The beautiful flag that waves proudly today.
Thank you very much, and we have something for you from the Forest Hills Garden Club. I'd now like to call up Giancarlo Trotti, who also has a composition for you.
The American flag means or symbolizes many different things to me. For example, it symbolizes the freedom that our country had to fight for over the many decades. Fighting for our freedom and independence from Britain is something that we are proud of and show on our flag. Additionally, doing the pledge every day reminds me of the many soldiers that fight for our liberty. Every day, at least one soldier dies proudly for us to live the lives that we do. That is what the American flag truly stands for. To add on, the American flag stands for my home, America. In fact, it brings back so many memories, like of where I live, Forest Hills, my home on Rockrow Street, my school, PS 101Q, and so much more. The American flag symbolizes what I love most.
We're now going to hear some more songs from our wonderful chorus. And Cliff, thank you. Once again, we would like to thank the chorus from PS 101. As many of you might or might not know, this is a very, very busy time in any school with the closing of schools for the summer, with the graduation preparations, with the 100th anniversary celebration. So we particularly thank Cliff for giving up a Saturday to come with his students and perform for us. So thank you very, very much. Student from PS 101, Babette, is it?
Hello, my name is Brigitte Belenky, and I'm going to be telling why I appreciate my flag and what it means to me. I appreciate my flag because it represents freedom. For example, freedom of speech and freedom of religious rights, such as Jewish rights like my family. I also appreciate being an American and proud to be an American. During the Holocaust, my father's grandma, sisters, and brothers were killed. Once, while my great-grandpa was looking for Holocaust things, he stumbled over a bar of soap. The soap was made out of humans, fat, and oil. The Holocaust was a very sad and scary time for the Jews. They didn't have free rights or freedom of speech back then. If they lit one candle for a Jewish holiday, they would get arrested. If they spoke bad about the government, they would also get arrested. This is why I'm proud to be an American. This is why I appreciate my flag, because it stands for equality for all.
Hello, my name is Elaine Tennell. The American flag has been the official symbol of the United States for several centuries, ever since Betsy Ross picked up her cloth and needle and strategically weaved a masterpiece together. To some, the bold colors of the scarlet, azure, and snowy white flag reflect liberty. To others, it represents freedom or hope. However, through my gaze, the majestically flapping Star-Spangled Banner symbolizes persistence and unitedness. The American Revolutionary War marked the creation of the first American flag, made by a humble seamstress titled as Betsy Ross. At this chaotic time in international history, America was entwined in a raging battle with England, a different country which had claimed America as a country under England's rule. Although America suffered due to its monumental disadvantage against England's empowering forces, America fought to the death, resulting in victory. Due to America's determination, the Star-Spangled Country gained its rightful independence. In addition, I think of the bold, flashy American flag as a symbol of unitedness. For instance, the 50 white stars flecking the navy blue corner of the flag represent unity. Being as the 50 stars symbolize the 50 American states and all our individuals clustered in one spot on the flag, I believe that these stars represent united freedom. Although all the states have their own territories with their own advantages and downsides, they are all united under one rule. That is why the American flag represents unity. As many can infer, the American flag symbolizes many varied things to different people. To my eyes, it represents unitedness and determination. However, regardless of what it means, it will be lodged in my heart for all eternity.
I think you will all agree that PS 101 is doing a wonderful job educating our young students. Now, I believe Cliff is going to entertain us with one of his songs from the 100th anniversary. Yeah, okay.
That was beautiful. Thank you very much, PS 101. On behalf of all the elected officials, being in the newspaper business, publishing a local newspaper, this story, seeing all of you here with our children, the American Legion, with the Boy Scouts, Forest Hills Gardens Corporation, this is truly like a Norman Rockwell small town flagpole green, yet we are in the middle of the greatest city on earth, in the greatest country on earth. The only thing I could think of is Happy Flag Day, God bless America, and to all the fathers, Happy Father's Day tomorrow. Thank you for being here with us. Carleen Riley will have closing words, and we will see you next year.
We hope that you will now join our children as we sing You're a Grand Old Flag. The words are on your program. And once again, as was mentioned before, it wouldn't be a Flag Day if all of you were not here. So we thank you all for coming to our annual Flag Day celebration.
Yeah.